Welcome back, dear students. So today we will see angles formed by transversal. So let us consider, suppose these are the two lines. These are the two lines, line L and line M. And there is one more line which is going to cut these two lines at two different points, and this is a line N. Because of this we are having 8 different angles. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are angles are going to form. So friends, here you can say these are interior angles. So we know that interior angles are formed within these two lines and they are in this interior region. So interior angles are angle 4, 3, 5 and 6. So you can write here angle 4, angle 3, angle 5, angle 6. These are all interior angles. Again, you can find out exterior angles. So exterior angles are also there. You can see exterior angles are formed in the exterior region, means above the parallel line or above the lines, and here below the lines. So you can see here angle 1, angle 2, angle 8 and angle 7. These are exterior angles. Again, you can say there are pair of alternate angles. Pair of alternate angles. So friends, you can see here pair of alternate angles are here this angle 3 and angle 6. Angle 3 and angle 6. This is a one pair of alternate angle. In the same way angle 4 and 5. Angle 4 and angle 5 you can say. Here also you can say and. So angle 3 and 6 are alternate angles. Angle 4 and angle 5 are also alternate angles. You can say corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are those angles which having the same position, means the same side of the transversal and above the lines, or same side of the transversal and below the lines, like 2 and 5. 2 and 5. So angle 2 and angle 5 are on the same side of this transversal line and they are above these lines. In the same way 3 and 7. If you see this side 1 and 6, angle 1 and angle 6. In the same way 4 and 8. So these are pair of corresponding angles. And friends, if you see carefully, these are alternate angles. 3, 6, 4, 5 alternate. But these are alternate only in the interior region. If you see external, that is exterior alternate angles, there are 1 and 7. So here also I will write here 1 and 7. These are exterior alternate angles. In the same way 2 and 8. So 2 and 8 are also alternate angles, but they are exterior region angles. Now friends, we are having co-interior. Co-interior. Co-interior angles, friends, these are such angles which are lying in the internal, that is interior region, and the same side of the transversal. So you can see 3 and 5, angle 3 and angle 5, same side of the transversal, 3 and 5, these are co-interior. In the same way 4 and 6, 4 and angle 6, these are also co-interior. Friends, these co-interior angles are called as a why means because they lie on the same side, like this side or this side, and they are in the interior region. That's why they are interior and plus on the same side of the transversal. That's why they called co-interior angles. So friends, here we are having interior angles, the angles which are formed between two lines because of this transversal. We are having exterior angles which are formed above and below the lines. And we are having pair of alternate angles, and in the pair of alternate angles we are having interior ones and exterior ones. In the interior ones we are having this 3 and its opposite 6, and the 4 angle and its opposite 5 angle. And in the external we are having 1 and 7 pair and 2 and 8 pair as a alternate one but exterior, and we are having pair of corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means they occupy the same position. Like you can see here 2 and 5, they lie on the same side of the transversal and above these lines. In the same way 3, 7, 1 and 6, 4 and 8. And at last we are having co-interior angles. So co-interior lie in the interior region and they are belongs to the same side of the transversal. Now friends, we will see when a transversal cuts parallel lines, then the angle form, they are having a special properties. So you can say when a transversal cuts parallel lines, so the angles which are going to form here, they are having some special properties. So now we are going to discuss here about the special properties about that angles. So friends, just consider here, suppose we are having two lines and these two are going to be parallel and these are transversal. So it is cutting these two lines at two different points. So whatever angles from here, 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and this is the angle 8. And this is a transversal. This is the line M, this is M. L is a parallel to M. So in this case line L is parallel to M, and because of this transversal 8 angles are formed. So now we have to discuss about what properties are there. So friends, whenever such situation is there, so you can say alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles, this is the first point. Alternate angles, their measures are going to be equal. So what are alternate angles? You can see here alternate angles are, this is 3's alternate angle is 6 and this 4's alternate is 5. So you can see here this shape is there. Like you can see this shape is there, okay friends, or you can say this shape is there. So this angle and this angle means this 3 and this 6, or this one and this one, here and this one and this one, or you can say it may be like this shape. These are the two parallel lines, so this angle and this angle. Again you can have these two parallel lines, and in this way you are having, so this and this, they are alternate angles and their measures are going to be equal. This is the first property. Again we are having corresponding angles. Corresponding angles having the same position. Corresponding angles, they are also going to be equal. Their measures are equal. So friends, what are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles, suppose these are the two parallel lines and we are having the transversal. Suppose this is a transversal line here. So angle which are formed on the same side of the transversal having the same position, like you can see 1 and 5, same side of the transversal and above these parallel lines, they are corresponding. So corresponding angles occupy the same position. Like these two are parallel lines and these are transversal, so these angles forming below these parallel lines, so they are corresponding and their measures are going to be equal. In above example here, 1 and 5 are going to be equal, 3 and 7. In the same way here 2 and 6 and 4 and 8. So friends, next is their property co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. So what about co-interior angles? Are supplementary. Supplementary means their addition is going to be 180 degree. Means pair of angle whose addition, whose sum of measure gives 180, we call as supplementary. So here co-interior angles are these kind of angles. Suppose these are the two parallel lines. You can see, suppose these are parallel lines and we are having this transversal cutting these two lines. So the angle which are forming here, they are like this 180 degree. So you can see here 3 and 5, they give 180 because they are co-interior. In the same way 4 and 6, they are also what? Co-interior. So friends, you can see that angles formed by transversal and the two parallel lines are having some special properties. First is alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles can be in the form of these figures. Corresponding angles are equal. Co-interior angles are supplementary, or you can say they are 180 degree. So friends, now our topic is test for parallel lines. So friend, how to say that given two lines are parallel? So you know that the properties of parallel lines can be used here, which we have seen just now, to find whether the given lines are parallel or not. So friends, whatever properties we have just discussed. So suppose if you want to check that two lines cut by a transversal are parallel if the following conditions are, any one condition is going to true, then you can say that two lines cut by the transversal are parallel. So first of all, you check for the alternate angles are equal or not. Alternate angles are equal. So friends, you will check that if their alternate angles are equal, then you can say the lines are parallel, or you can see corresponding angles are equal or not. Corresponding angles are equal. If you get this situation, corresponding angles are equal, you can say that the lines are parallel. Or otherwise, third case is there, you can go for the co-interior angles. Co-interior angles should be supplementary. Are supplementary. If it is the case, then you can say that the lines are parallel. So this is a test for parallelism or test for parallel lines, means whatever properties we have just discussed about the parallel lines and the angle formed by transversal. So that properties we can use here to check whether these given lines are parallel or not. If you want to check for the given lines are parallel or not, so you can go for these three properties. Alternate angles are equal, you have to check this one. Corresponding angles are equal, check this one. Co-interior angles are supplementary, you have to go for this. Any one should be true, then you can say lines, given lines are parallel. Any one. Friends, we need to check for any one property. If either of these is true, then you can say that two lines cut by a transversal are parallel.